welcome to another edition of Mr. Walker's Podcast with your host, Mr. Walker. We are back again. I hope you people are enjoying this podcast and me driving this thing solo dolo. I think it was probably meant to be this way. I could be demanding at times and focused to allow anyone to tamper or fuck with what I have going on. It's got the blinders on, you know what I mean? So yeah, but I wanna get this off my chest before we even start this show. I've had discussions with a few people that I consider friends or close associates. And, I noticed that people that follow me and claim they have love for me and wish me well and a bunch of other things. I look at social media sometimes and I look at their pages and I notice that people that supposedly quote unquote fuck with me, they don't post, they don't repost my clips. And at one time, especially in the beginning of the podcast, like when I first started podcasting, I would take that shit to heart. I would take it to heart. And I'm not gonna lie, at times it bothers me now. But I also know that some of the stuff that I do put out is kind of raunchy, right? I get it. You don't want to post something or repost something that I said on my podcast that is somewhat vulgar, embarrassing. It might be for you, especially if you have like coworkers or older family members following you. I get it, but some of the stuff is definitely it could be reposted. And some people I ask or I see, some people that I see reposting things, quotes, funny shorts, like videos, and I'll say to myself like, and then sometimes they even send it to me. But it'll be those same people when this podcast definitely gets to the next level, because it will. Well, when it gets to the next level, we'll be asking for tickets to the show, listen, or whatever. As a content creator, as a podcaster, I need you to repost. I need you to repost my clips. Find something that's not so raunchy and repost it. If you laughed, repost it. If, like I said before, if it's thought-provoking, I said something that has you thinking, repost it. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to post it on your page. You could post it in your stories, and it goes away after 24 hours without you even having to do it. Like, it just disappears. That's if you fuck with me. Why can't you repost my shit? You repost things of a person that you don't know on social media. A rapper, an actress, an actor. You know what I mean? So, I wonder why. At one time, I felt like men have a hard time reposting men. Especially if they're in the same community or or your circle might, some of your circle might know him, because it's like an ego competition thing, right? Why are you reposting this dude every day? Because that's my man, and I see what he doing, and I'm riding. He the only dude from the hood that ain't trying to be a rapper right now. He doing something different. You could repost. Fuck. Hold me down, son. Yeah, so, you know. I don't, I try my hardest to understand. I do. But, I have a hard time with it at times. With that being said, there's a lot going on in the world. People are getting divorced, child. That Jenny Ma and Jeezy, Iman Shumpert and Teyana Taylor. And then a couple that has, I don't even know if they have issues because they haven't really spoken on what other people are speculating. Remy Ma and Papoose. So let's start off with Jeezy and Jenny Ma. I want to believe that from the very beginning that they were meant for one another. I heard a story about how Jeezy's father was in the military and he would basically, he was traveling with his pops. So his father, wherever he was stationed, Jeezy would be there until he actually got back to Atlanta. And I heard him talk about Asian women before. I think he came across Asian women and that was something that he liked. So when I seen him and Jenny Ma together, I assumed that that's right up his alley. You know what I'm saying? And they looked real, like they were good. Like they were comfortable with one another. I know right before him, she dated some guy, some white man. But yeah, and I enjoyed seeing them together. I think they was pretty dope. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't want to speculate and say what I believe happened. I don't want to make up anything, but I'm going off of what I've heard through the grapevine and on social media that she was cheating or she was sending crazy text messages to Mario Lopez, yeah, from Saved by the Bell. Yeah, I heard that. Then I heard it was her anger. She admitted to being an angry woman at times, and then Jeezy having like to calm her down. So, yeah, it could be a bunch of different things, but yeah, I would love to know like what really happened. And the Iman Shumpert and Teyana Taylor, people were saying that he got caught cheating or was cheating involved or whatever, but that couple as well, like I really believe that they were perfect for one another. They seemed cool, and they looked like a well groomed, it's just like a perfect fit. Like I remember they did a photo shoot on the front of like a magazine, and they all had like the same hairstyle. The daughter, him, her. Like, I thought it was fly. You know what I mean? They seemed like they went well together. But, that one even went left. And then it's the Remy Ma and Papoose. This is the one that I felt like I was in total shock. Now, like I said, I don't know, I haven't heard of any one of them making a statement on it being true or if she cheated or whatever the case may be, but I know she has like a rap battle and she has like a league. So I think she just put on a rap battle, and one of the guy that she supposedly cheated on Papoose with was in the battle. And in the battle, he was making reference to him and her. Yeah. That one bothered me as well, because Papoose held it down. When Shorty was locked up, he said he was going up there every day, I think for a whole year. He went broke doing that shit, he said. So, if that is the case with her cheating, damn. Like, there's nothing to believe in anymore. First the Fat Boys break up, now this. There's nothing to believe in anymore. Yeah, but they that was a dope ass couple too, and their daughter is so a miniature size of Remy. But whatever it may be, I hope that, you know, they work it out, because I really truly enjoy them two being together. It's nothing like it's nothing like hood love. Hood love is the best. It's the best, especially when both of you have a plan and you're trying your hardest to execute the plan to get out of the hood or change your mentality, you know, all that hood thinking shit. So, but ghetto love is great, and that's why, like, when I looked at them, I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? It actually inspired me, and I'm sure a bunch of other people. Just knowing, like, both of them come from shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but hood love could be dangerous too. But when it's rolling and it's right, oh man, it's like, yo, y'all conquering the world together, knowing what y'all came from to where, like, you are now and where you're going. I'm telling you, it's a different type of feeling. Oh man, this one really messes with me. This next topic, this Kenneth Petty situation. So Kenneth Petty is Nicki Minaj's husband. So I seen a video of him and his friends standing outside of Offset's hotel. They made a video, a threatening video, basically saying, like, you know, if him and Cardi go on this trip, I guess they was going away or whatever after the VMAs, that it will be his funeral. This guy actually recorded himself, or being recorded. He looked into the camera and said these things. And so they then, when I say they, meaning like the people, the police, the DA, the feds, whatever, whomever, being that he is a felon, they put him on house arrest because of the threat. You know, I don't know exactly how old he is, but I know he's from Queens. And I know, you know, like, he knew that. He should have known that that was the wrong thing to do. To tape yourself sending threats to Offset and post it. Though, I wish I was you. I wish I was in the space that you were in, that you're in. I wish that I was in the space that you're in. You got a woman that's rolling with you. That's what it seems like. Now, like I said, behind closed doors, you just don't know. But She's rolling with you. She could have probably picked anybody else she wanted to be her man, to be her kid's father, to be her husband. But she picked you. And you know that your wife is a millionaire. What sense does it make to go out there and not only jeopardize your freedom, but to screw her bag up? That's now your bag as well. What would make you get on the internet and do that, champ? Like, yo, and then it's no real beef. I believe that the whole thing started from the Nicki and Cardi back and forth. But no one's gotten hurt. No one's lost their life. So what's the point, bro? What's the point? Leave that shit alone. You're gonna screw up everything trying to prove to whomever that whatever it is that you're trying to prove, you're gonna screw the bag up. I'm telling you, champ. I'm just, I don't know you, but yeah. I wish I was in that position. The world is mine. Like, yo, my woman has millions and millions of dollars, and there's no way in the world that I'm gonna be in the street acting like a tough guy. No way. No. Won't be at all. I'm just saying. And the people that were around you, bro, like, why wouldn't they why they didn't tell you, like, yo, nah, we can't do this. Not only because you're on parole, but who your wife is. We can't embarrass you and her. We can't do that, bro. So, and then you're from an era where they videotaping anything, violence or threats. That's just wild. Friends should encourage you to be better. And if they don't, speaking of that, let's get into some shit. So lately, I've been kind of to myself. Yeah. I haven't really been hanging out too much with large crowds. I do my 1-2 thing, on the weekends. When the weekend comes around, I could really hang out. But it's a lot of things that I'm witnessing that is not right. And because of the love I have for this particular person, I can't go into full detail, but I do want to get some things off my chest. So listen up. My friendship cost. It cost. Let's just put that out there. To be friends with me is going to cost you something. And when I say that, I don't necessarily mean money. I don't mean money. But my friendship isn't free. I require a lot from people that I consider my friends. It may seem like a lot. And I'm a real friend. If I got it, you got it. If you need me, I'm there. You need to get some shit off your chest, you could tell me the shit not going anywhere. But I asked for those and a lot of other things in return. And I noticed that people, it's people near me, around me, people that I even know that can't reciprocate for whatever reason. It's just not in them to do so. You know what I mean? So, being that I can't help you see the bigger picture, I gotta go in the opposite direction. Facts. I had some close friends that betrayed me and took advantage of trust and love. You know, loving a snake is dangerous. Snakes aren't meant to be house pets. Snakes aren't meant to be a friend or friends to you. Snakes are good to look at from a distance. That's the God honest truth. You don't make a snake a house pet. They're not meant to be pets. You understand what I'm saying? You don't let a snake that close to you. I've lent money. I've lent time. Advice. All of that shit. My couch. In my home. Food. Protection. All of these things to particular people. Share my whiskey. Share my cigars. I just choose to watch certain things from a distance. It's a lot of funny shit going on. A lot of weird vibes. You know what I mean? But those weird vibes been there. That funny shit's been going on. It's just not within. It's not, I don't see it. But let me tell y'all this and get off this and end the show. I'm gonna tell y'all something. So I can't go into detail because it's still my brother. But I will tell y'all this. When I first started this podcast, I knew who I wanted. I knew instantly who I wanted. And I wanted my man Juice because he doesn't come with an ego. There's no ego. He's not trying to be in competition. This is no competition between me and him. He doesn't need, he doesn't require too much of anything. He doesn't. And I needed someone like that on the show that could take a joke, even if the joke's on them, and could give it back. And honestly, that's what type of friend I look for. If I'm looking, right? Like if I'm, if I allow a guy to get that close to me, you can't have an ego, bro. You can't. There's no competition between me and you. Me and you are cool. We good friends. Bro. That's what it is. People even question why I was putting him on the show. They did. It was a lot of, more than 10 people asking me why I chose him. And some of these people were even close to him. I seen the vision before it actually got here. I knew it. I knew what type of vibe I wanted. I knew what type of show I wanted. And he was perfect. But what happened between us, I'm not quite sure. But it was some people okay with it. And some people weren't. You know, the split. I've done a whole lot for people. A lot. And one thing I don't do is hate on another man for whatever the reason may be. Because there's no need to. Especially if it's somebody that I'm supposedly cool with. But I come from a town where there's a lot of hate. And these same jokers will smile in your face, shake your hand, drink what you drink, smoke what you smoke, and then turn around and talk shit about you. Or allow someone else to talk shit about you in their presence. It's the weirdest shit in the world. And that's why I choose to remove myself from certain shit. Because I'm gonna have to give somebody a workout. 5 minutes, not even. I told you I don't have time to be playing with people's kids. 3-punch combination, 2 of them gonna land. Back pockets. I'm putting you in your back pockets. And nobody wanna be embarrassed. So, I just choose to remove myself from certain shit. It's more of guys my age talking dumb shit rather than more guys my age talking the shit that I'm talking to the young boys. And that's when I realized I had to remove myself. Sometimes you gotta remove yourself. You could feel it. You could feel a motherfucking energy. You know it ain't right. You know it. Move. Yeah, the Juice, me and Juice, we on good terms. And I actually, I spent some time with him today. But I did also tell him I was going to talk about it. No, I didn't go into detail about it. But, you know, our time was good. And I'm not saying he'll never come back on the show again. Because as a host, no. As a co-host, no. That's not going to happen. But as a guest, yeah. Yeah, I think that we got great chemistry in front of these cameras. And it's the same thing off the camera. You know what I mean? So, but with that being said, I think we're going to close out the show. It was another one, a great one, quick conversation. I appreciate all the people that repost any of my clips. If you don't, and you claim you got love for me, or you know me and you respect me, it's nothing for you to repost my shit. Nothing. Post it in your story. It goes away by itself. It goes away by itself the next day. It only stays up for 24 hours. Repost me, please. It's greatly appreciated. I'm not asking you to send me any money. We got that covered. But even though I thought about doing donations, putting the Cash App right here on the corner and listening for those notifications. You could donate anything above, anything above $5. But I thought about doing it to help fund the show. you know. But with that being said, we're gonna close out the show with "We Rollin' Bitches."